Hello folks, welcome back to our channel. Today's topic is why a millennial woman can find a husband in their 30s. In this video, we'll be looking at the reasons why millennial women struggle to find a husband and explore the role of modern dating culture in this phenomenon. First, let's talk about the impact of womanism and relationships. Women's empowerment has created a culture where men are often demonized and masculinity is criticized. This has caused many men to avoid relationships or feel lost about their roles in modern society. Additionally, the focus on individualism and independence has led some modern women to view relationships and marriage as a threat to their freedom and goals.
I am as single as they come.
Tonight, I used a bread roll to wipe butter off my face and then I ate the bread roll. So I essentially used my face as a butter knife.
Come be in the ironic word, innit? No, but in all honesty, if there's one area of my life which has not worked as I planned and dreamt as a little girl, is my love life.
Well, lady, I don't think that your pink hair, which, by the way, doesn't go well with a 30-year-old woman, helps much in finding a serious relationship.
And the thing is that I'm more than happy being single. Yes, it would be nice to have a partner and share my current success with them and build a future, if you will, but it's not a priority. I am very strong, very independent, and yeah, I'm single.
That is sad, folks. Another strong, independent woman. According to recent studies, more and more women in their 30s are struggling to find a husband. Some people blame it on the changed dating landscapes, while others say because women are focusing too much on their careers and not enough on their personal lives. But for me, I think the answer lies something entirely else: the breakdown of traditional gender roles.
This is the dumbest take I ever heard, and the fact that anyone can come here and spout something like this that they pulled out of the rectum makes me question my support of the First Amendment of the Constitution. Clearly we as a species aren't intelligent enough to be trusted with nuclear bombs or smartphones.
I don't know about you folks, but I can smell cat urine from here. Could you at least dye those gray hairs, please?
It stinks!
So I remember when I was a bit younger, I kept saying, oh, I want to be independent. I want to be able to work, earn my own money, be my own person. I still want all those things. But one day if I meet Emeka.
What?
And Emeka has some fine girl, stay at home. Kana poke salary. Kena aza oriakum. One aza go oriako Emeka, man. Forget it. Because these streets are not funny. Look at that side. And I'm supposed to go outside and be walking and be doing independent woman. Are they reconsider all those independence now? No, I can't know no laws.
I don't speak any African language, but I can understand all the struggle she's going through. She abandoned traditionalism and embraced an independent mindset, and now she's dealing with the consequences. Back in the day, men were expected to be the breadwinners and protectors of the families, while women were expected to be the homemakers and caretakers. While these gender roles may seem outdated to some people, they did serve a purpose. They provide a structure and stability to relationships and help people understand their roles in society. But as the womanist movement gained steam in the later half of the 20th century, these traditional gender roles started to break it down. Women started entering the workforce in great numbers and men started taking on more domestic responsibilities.
Gorgeous girls are having babies in 2023.
Gorgeous girls are switching from side parts to middle parts and eating a whole bag of salt and vinegar chips by themselves.
I'm 32 and single. What's wrong with me? Maybe I'm too picky. I thought I'd have my shit together by now. I'm turning into one of those cat ladies. You have to have like five cats or something like that. I only have one, so I think I'm okay. Am I? Now I'm fucked. I'm super fucked.
You are a single girl in your 30s. Most of your friends and family are married and have kids or in a serious relationship. Meanwhile, you spend most of your time alone with your dog. For the most part, you don't mind, but there are definitely those days when you wonder where you went wrong. Went wrong when society pushed down our throats the womanist movement. Now, men and women have become similar to each other. Women are encouraged to pursue careers and to be independent, while men are encouraged to be more emotionally sensitive and open. While this may seem like progress, it is made harder for men and women to find each other attractive. Men are naturally drawn to feminine qualities, such as nurturing and emotional sensitive, while women are naturally drawn to masculine qualities, such as strength and protectiveness. But when everyone is expected to be both masculine and feminine, it can lead to confusion and a lack of attraction.
It's just a long string of very bad luck. And I don't know what kind of carnage I inflicted in a past life to deserve it. I must have been Dracula.
Don't you get it? I want to go on a date. I'm lonely.
Or a spin instructor.
So the problem is I don't want to just text or date just anyone. I have a whole list of requirements: age range, height range, location. I prefer no kids. They have to have a job, a car, a license, in their own place. So it's not just that simple.
You could always buy a dog and die alone.
I'm 32 years old, about to be 33, and I have no idea if I want to have kids or not. Honestly, like, this is like probably one of the most vulnerable videos that like I will make and put on this app, so please be nice, okay? I think that I'm just looking for some support or some help or some advice because I'm really kind of struggling. I'm at that age where it's like I have to decide, or I feel like I have to decide if I want to get pregnant and have kids soon. It's like you're feeling that pressure from everywhere around you. Like, my grandpa's an OB and he's like, you know, you're 30, almost 33, and you know, there's higher risk when you turn 35. And I get that. I really, really do. I get that. And then you have my mom who's like, where are my grandkids? Like, I'm waiting for grandkids, and like the pressure. There's just so much pressure around me. And then like that, there's that part of me that's like, maybe I do want to have kids. I do want to have kids. My husband's an only child. Like, it's important to him. Like, but he's okay with whatever decision that I choose to make because it's my body. But you guys, if I'm being honest, like, I have a deep fear. I have a deep, deep fear of being pregnant and having my life change, having my body change, having the dynamic of my relationship change, which I know that like I could navigate with my husband, but it doesn't take away the fear that I'm experiencing. I know on one hand that I will be an amazing mother. Like, if I was to get pregnant and decide to have kids, like, I will be an amazing, nurturing, caring, amazing mom. Not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect, but you get the gist. When I was in pre-K and we had those like little, you know, career choices, like the career choice that I picked was to be a mom. But now that like I'm living in this world, maybe it's because I'm a millennial and it's 2022 and I've lived through so much trauma and hardship, there's that part of me that is just completely struck with fear. I don't like having the pressure to make a decision so soon. And I know that biologically, like, I physically can't help that. But like, mentally, am I just being selfish? Am I being selfish for not knowing if I want my life to change, if I don't know if I want my relationship to change, if I don't like know if I want to like give up my life to children?
Yes, you are being selfish, lady. God put us in the world to grow and multiply, and we have to be responsible for the new generations to come. When you spend your whole youth increasing your body count and going from party to party, you forget that the world is invisible and that life will demand payment from you in the future. A dog or a cat will never, never compensate for the lack of a child or a husband. We greatly appreciate your time and interest in our video. Thank you for watching.